ever since hearing his name called on draft night, and he's put the work in over the last few months, this franchise clearly feels that he's ready to go. But what did he say to us the other day, Mike? He said, I kind of have to admit, it's going to be surreal walking out on that field to take my first snap as a starting NFL quarterback. And I think once he settles in and gets rid of any early nerves, he's confident that he'll show everybody that he belongs.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Rocco switch. Take go.
On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Okay, ready.
They bring Judy in motion. They'll try and run for the first down. It's 4. Now this time they'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
And go.
They'll try the right side this time. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Track 60. 19 tight. Hook.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10. Ready. 18, right here. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
He'll look to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though
that is hot. What a throw. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
The extra point try. The kick is good. And the Browns have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, former first-rounder out of Alabama. It's Mac Jones.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities, and for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line.
And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is harder for your opponent to battle back.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll stick with him again. Good running inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else.
After review of the play. The ruling on the field is reversed.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The PAT, up and good. And the Browns will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Jets offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Jones. Left side, it's caught by Brown. Here's 3rd and 2. They put Wilson in motion. He'll try to run for it with Hall.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The Browns offense and their running back set to go once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Handoff here, up the middle. Has an opening, past the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the 1st half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now they'll set up to throw. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And to pick up 3 or maybe 4, Tony Adams there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 87 yards. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tony Adams there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
79 Bronco. Check go.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Man. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Jets offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Shotgun now for Jones. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. 2nd down and 3. Jones. That's over the middle. Complete to Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
11-11. Here we go. Get set. Get set.
Now Jones. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin.
Here we go.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
Omaha, set. Here's that.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jets offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Jones. Pass caught right side by Conklin. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now, Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Browns offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
19 tight. Come on. Set. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To his tight end, Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Go.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
The Browns getting their punting team out there as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. The Jets offense getting set to get back to work. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Play action now. It's Jones taking a shot downfield for Adams. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Coming free is Conklin. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down, New York.
Come on. Set. Great time.
Give up the middle with Hall. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time,
this pressure is relentless. They get him again.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
The Browns offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Let's go.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. This throw left is complete with Judy. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
70. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
will be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL. Hunting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the give, it's Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. This is taken at his own 30. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, they'll give it, and it's 4. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll go back to Ford on 1st down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run once more with Ford. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Let's go.
So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.